Hi AJ, lovely to meet up with you again on Saturday. Just a quick recap on a couple of points that we covered during your session. I was then seeing James on Monday and I got some images for you which I'll email across from a session that you did with him some time back, and the changes that were suggested on Saturday are very similar to the things that you were working on with James, and he's got a lovely image of you at P6 that I think you'd more than like to see at this stage of the year based on what we were discussing on Saturday. First of all, here on the right hand side you can see your setup position at the start of your session, very close with the blade, ball in the toe end of the golf club, and really from there you've got a tough task to get that club attacking from the inside in the correct manner. You've got to manipulate the club a lot from there to get the club to attack the ball from the inside on the correct path. So what we suggested was during your session that you push the handle forward and you move the handle up, and that in turn, just find the image on here, is going to give you more of that look. Much better setup position. Blade off to the right, which is where we want the ball to start. Handle forward, which is going to allow you to attack from the inside, hitting the shots on the back side of the circle. So handle up, handle forward, so we get a more open looking blade at setup, so that we can get some solid contact on there and also control the path of the club. From a swing point of view, what we've done here is we've tried to explain that the whole of this side needs to extend during the backswing. We were maintaining the flex in the right knee for too long, which wasn't allowing the hips to turn, which was creating problems as we got to the top. The elbows were starting to divide and the hands were starting to come off the club a little bit. Much better in that position there now. Hips have turned fully. We get a little bit trapped underneath this one, but as we discussed on Saturday, it's not the end of the world. As long as you understand what that's going to do to your golf ball, it's going to produce quite a hefty draw, maybe a push out to the right. At least you can play golf and manage that round the golf course. So it isn't ideal, but don't get too anal about that being 100% correct. You can make it better by hitting balls with the ball forward in the grid and working on the drills that you picked up at the Bedfordshire over the weekend with Mike and Andy about returning back into flexion from P4 to P6. Having said that, that's more than capable of getting around a golf course. You just have to understand what sort of flight that's going to give you, and more importantly, we need to set up in the manner that we see here on the right hand side of your screen. So handle up, handle forward. I would, as we gradually progress, start to work that handle back a touch, but nowhere near as much as you had it previously, and make sure that ball's in the middle of the club face each shot. Keep turning the hips, keep extending in the pelvis and the thoracic, and enjoy your golf a little bit more than you have been doing over the past couple of weeks. I don't see you between now and the new year. Have a great Christmas, and I look forward to working with you again in 2012. Well done.